Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of the Duck Chronicles. You can see it's bath time. Dana's joining us. Let's show you a couple things around here before we go see the girls and the babies. Number one, that's spiderwort, if you ever see that around. It's a medicinal and it's an edible, and you use the flowers to dye things. So that means if you mash the flowers up on your fingers, you're gonna have purple. And it comes in purple, more of a pink color, lighter color. I've even seen it really pink, not on my property, but I've seen it in other places. It's a good plant to know if you have it around. This is vetch. And we're gonna take a big handful of this today, if we can get it out from the grass, because this is goose candy. And we'll take this to the little gooses. Just a little handful for them. Get them some more later. But the geese love vetch, especially little baby gooses. But let's see what everybody's up to here first. So it is bath time. You think I didn't raise you from ducklings the way you guys run when I come? Yeah. But swab hands with the vetch here. I'm going that way too, guys. Mulberry just loaded down. And I think it's putting, yeah, see the light colored ones there? It's putting new berries on before it's done with its first crop. This Mora alba isai dwarf mulberry is a very good plant for this property. And we'll be planting more of them. I've got some in the nursery that I started from cuttings that I'll be planting later this year, actually in the fall of this year. But duckweed going bang on the ponds. Really cleared the ponds up. Right there. See those little things sticking up? That's pickerel rush. It's a new aquatic plant I'm going to try this year. Planting. It's just an ornamental, really, in a biofilter. Garden's doing good. I'm going to show you another garden in a bit. You will have to see an update on. But look at the Jerusalem artichoke growth. It's like 2 days since I showed you this last. I think they're double in size. Speaking of things doubling in size, maybe you see the gooses. And I know it's proper to say geese. We just like to say gooses. What are you doing in there? So they ate so much of the grass in this first section. This morning I opened the middle section for them. And let's see. Goose, goose! Goose, goose, goose! Usually they come running. Goose, 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 goose! Babies! Goose, goose! Interested but not running to me this morning, huh? Well, wait till you see what I got for you guys. Goose, goose! What's that? Oh, ho, ho, ho. Ducks will nibble at it, but man, the geese. That's just common purple vetch. So if you're gonna have geese, I'd make that part of your pasture. That's very high protein. And they really like it. I gave them a huge bundle last night, like 2-arm bundle. And I'll show you what's left of it. That pile of strings, they ate every leaf. I left the core strings of it. They're not big. I gave them some sprouts today. They're not big on them. They're not really excited about them yet. I guess it's something that they grow into. There's my proof that this is a predator-proof structure. Dana on the roof yet again. Make sure if you build one of these, see this? I'd be locked in if it wasn't for my little string going to the outside there. And I'll tell you what, these things make what's called a Faraday cage, I think, because your cell signal goes to nothing. So if you lock yourself in one, making a phone call might be kind of hard. All right, so I wanted to show you, somebody asked about it because a couple of people that follow the show have actually been to the property for workshops. And they were here when we put in the tank gardens. And I want to kind of show you how they're doing. I'll brag on my almond tree first though. Look at that, that's an almond. Just doing so beautiful considering how it looked the first year. It was so sad. It's banging this year. Everything is, huh? See all that grass around the trees everybody worries about? That's free mulch. I'll be showing you a video probably this weekend about how to do that with a hand sickle. But this is our self-watering tank garden. For those that haven't seen it before, the basic concept is this goes down to the bottom. There's a piece of perforated pipe in the bottom, that black stuff. It's easy to bend, comes in reels. 4-inch, and it goes across the bottom, and there's a T. And then each one of these tanks, down in there, is plumbed at the bottom with a piece of PVC pipe. And that way, they all are watered from one point. So they all fill through here, and all the water comes up from the bottom. And my grandson Braylon's joined us, and he was helping me plant yesterday. We planted shiso peppers, which are Japanese peppers. We planted some thyme and some parsley. Added it to what's going already. But as you can see, everything is really, really happy. And I mean, the thing here is the ducks can't get up here and damage it, though we do think Dana got up here and broke a pepper. Other than that, we have had very little problems since the cats got here. I did have a problem at first when I first planted this. Put little pepper plants in and they got nibbled off to the ground. That's one there, and that's one there. But these were actually taken to the ground, all the way to the surface by rats. But the cats have made the rats a thing of the past. So now the cats are the only damaging element if they get up here to walk around. And we're working on what we call garden hose training with Dana. But it's a little shady here right now, and that's good. This could be in a sunnier location, but there's plenty of sunlight here through the summer, and this shade actually is going to help these plants a lot in summer. One of the main things we did is I built this wood frame here in front of it. This keeps the sun off the tanks. It's not necessary, but it's nice. And again, you just fill water here, and the way we set the level there is this little pipe right here. This little pipe here, if I turn that, water starts pouring out of it. Turn it back up. That holds the water. We have the water at 7 inches. The bottom of the tank is full with crushed rock. Then there's a thin layer about 1 inch of perlite, like for potting soil mix, and then dirt. And that keeps the dirt separated from the rock. And the beauty of this is you fill that till that overflows, and then you're done watering for quite a long time. How long? I don't know how this is going to do during the summer, but we built this in October, and I have not watered it since October. It is now almost May. So October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. 8 months I have yet to water it because we've got enough rain to recharge it. But if we, and I'm sure in June and July we'll have to top it up, but we have the rainwater tank right there. So this is self-contained. I'm going to be building more of these this year. I think we're going to do all of our annual gardening in systems like this. This was obviously a great location because I have the back wall of the building there. It was kind of wasted space. But that's how that's doing. And this is so easy, anybody can do it. I have a video where we actually showed the whole construction process of this, or most of the construction process that I'll link to in the video notes. Just look at the bottom below this video and you'll be able to see that. But man, I'm happy. And you know what? You know you love someone when you do something like I did yesterday. These this bush cherry tomato, see that one right there? It's just starting to orange up a little bit. We got our first fully ripe tomato off of it. First year of my life, I think I gave my first tomato to somebody else. Gave it to the grandson. I let him have it. Otherwise, I always eat the first tomato. But I'll have to wait for my first tomato for that one right there to ripen up. But it was worth it. Ducks are going to have a good day. I got a podcast to produce. Remember, if you found this on YouTube and you like this sort of thing, you might like a lot of the other stuff I do. You can find my podcast by going to tspc.co, tspc.co. Yeah, it's going to be a good day.